It is said that to feed the hunger pangs of Bangaloreans of all ages, from 1 pm to 1 am, around 10 lakh grilled chickens are needed every day. And you know what they say about made up statistics, right? That are not true. Yeah, they're not true. This is just a list of the best grilled chicken in Bengaluru, found at restaurants that are kind of chains, kind of not continental, kind of provide Bengaluru Muslim cuisine, and a whole bunch of other kinds of. Before I start with the video, consider that all these grilled chickens took the same amount of delivery time range between 40 and 50 minutes, and they all had some water in them because of the condensed steam. And it also placed an order for half a grilled chicken because I couldn't eat all of it. I mean, I could, but I didn't want to. Now, the rating is out of 5, and it's the aggregate of size, texture, flavor, price, and value for money. And let's get on with the list. The first on the list is Empire. This is probably the most famous of the lot, especially all those people who get hungry at 12 in the night will vouch for. Yes, they've got super sweet butter chicken and ghee rice and kebabs and a whole bunch of other stuff, but we're talking about the grilled chicken and it's a pretty decent deal. Although the size of the chicken is not that big, it definitely makes up by pleasing the Indian palate with strong flavors. The skin was intact, but it was a little charged, bit too much for my liking. However, the meat was well cooked, tender and moist, all signs of a decent grilled chicken. It also came with a side of the spicy onions and the red chutney, which is just the right pairing with the chicken. It's a real good flavor bomb, and not too many of them would complain about this, as long as they're not looking for Arabic authenticity. And a half grilled chicken, including taxes and delivery, is priced at 242 rupees. And here are the ratings. Because the size is small, it gets a 3.2 out of 5. The flavor is still a pretty good one, so it gets a 3.8 out of 5. The texture was decent and gets a 3.6 out of 5. And the pricing was also decent, so it gets a 3.65 out of 5. Bringing the overall value for money proposition at a 3.6 out of 5, because it also comes with decent accompaniments of the onions, the spicy onions and the chutney. And the overall rating therefore of the grilled chicken at Hotel Empire is a 3.57 out of 5. The second on the list is Imperial Restaurant. This is the other place that most people who get hungry at 12 in the night go to. They provide similar kind of food to that of Empire, but the flavor is what sets both the places apart. The size of the chicken was good, the meat was cooked well, but it was slightly tough and chewy. The skin was intact, but again, the char is a little too much for my liking, and the flavor was decent because it was still an Indian palate pleaser, but it wasn't too spicy. It comes with a side of spicy onions and mayo, and they definitely enhance the flavor of the chicken. It is priced at 246 rupees, including long distance delivery charges and taxes. And here are the ratings. Because the size of the piece was good, it gets a 3.6 out of 5. The flavor was also decent, and it gets a 3.6 out of 5. The texture, however, because of the toughness and chewiness of the meat, goes down to a 3.4 out of 5. The pricing is one of the better ones that we see on the list, and it gets a 3.7 out of 5. And because of the decent sized and the decent accompaniments, the overall value for money is at 3.6 out of 5, bringing the rating of the grilled chicken at Imperial Restaurant to 3.58 out of 5. The next one on the list is Albek. Established in 2000, Albek, true to its meaning, the service, has been providing some affordable food with good service. The pieces were of decent size. The packaging was good, but the problem is that it was in a plastic container and a lot more water condensed because there was no outlet for the steam to go out. It also means that the flavor and texture gets affected by this, and it did. Although the skin was present, the skin was soggy. The meat was well cooked, but I couldn't understand if the moistness of the meat was because of the meat itself or if it was because of the water condensing. The taste of the masalas was also slightly washed away because of this same reason, and it was okay. Maybe it actually was spicy, but I really couldn't taste the spice as much, and the side of mayo was definitely a saving grace. It cost me 246 rupees, including taxes and long distance delivery charges, and here are the rating. Decent size, gets a 3.6 out of 5. The flavor was a letdown because of the washing away of the masalas, and it gets 3.2 out of 5. And because the skin got soggy and it wasn't the best bite, the texture is at a 3.3 out of 5. However, it was priced really well and it gets a 3.7 out of 5 for the price, and because of these parameters, the value for money stands at a 3.4 out of 5, bringing the overall rating of the grilled chicken at Al Baik at 3.44 out of 5. This next place is Savory Restaurant. It's our answer to Indianized Arabian cuisine. How do we know that they're trying to be Arabian? They give pita bread along with hummus and toom with the chicken. The size of the piece is small, the skin was peeling off the meat, and the meat itself was well cooked. The flavor is mild, but it's pretty tasty and goes well with the combination of hummus and toom. One can even make pita pockets and eat them. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. There's a hint of tanginess to the flavor with this combination, and it's definitely one of those things that are welcomed by one's palate very joyfully. I paid 242 rupees for this, including tax and delivery charges, and here are the ratings. Because the size of the pieces was small, it is a 3.2 out of 5. The flavor, however, is really good, and it gets a 4 out of 5. The texture was decent. Because of the skin peeling off the meat, it just gets a 3.5 out of 5. But it's priced really well and it gets a 3.7 out of 5, and because of these parameters plus the addition of pita bread and hummus and toom, the overall value for money proposition gets better and it gets a 3.8 out of 5 and brings the overall rating of the grilled chicken at Savory Restaurant to 3.64 out of 5. The penultimate place on this list is Chichaba's Taj. This is a pretty well-known establishment in and around the cantonment area and is known to serve some of the better Bengaluru Muslim dishes in town. The grilled chicken came with onions and mayo. The size of the chicken pieces were decent. The meat was cooked well, the meat was slightly tender, and the skin was intact. The flavor was a letdown for me. I really had to look to the onions and mayo to save my palate. I mean, it was kind of bland. Like, the strong palates will not feel excited about this at all. What is worse is that I spent 286 rupees for this chicken, including taxes and delivery charges, and it wasn't even long distance delivery charges. So, it's not a good one. This brings me to the ratings. Decent size, gets a 3.5 out of 5. Flavor was complete letdown, so it gets it's just okay, man. Like, it gets a 3 out of 5. The texture was again decent and it gets a 3.5 out of 5, but the pricing, oh my goodness, nah, it's not happening. 3.1 out of 5, and this drastically affects the value for money proposition because the flavor and price just don't do justice, and it gets a 3.3 out of 5, bringing the overall rating of the grilled chicken at Chichaba's Taj to 3.28 out of 5. The last place on this list is Imperio Restaurant. Not Imperial, Imperio. This is relatively new as compared to Imperial. They've also got slight undertones of the Arabian cuisine. The chicken comes with a couple of pita breads and mayo. The chicken pieces are decently sized, the skin was intact, and there wasn't too much char on them. The pieces were well cooked, but they were slightly chewy. The flavor is on the milder side and it's alright. Nothing noteworthy to talk about. Like, just the chicken with a little bit of masala on it. Yeah, that's what it is. Which is why the mayo helps. I spent around 239 rupees inclusive of taxes and delivery charges, and here are the ratings. Decent size, decent rating, 3.5 out of 5. Decent texture, decent rating, 3.5 out of 5. Flavor was slightly underwhelming, so it gets a 3.3 out of 5. The pricing, however, was good and it gets a 3.8 out of 5. And this brings me to the value for money proposition, and that gets a rating of 3.5 out of 5 simply because you get pita breads and mayo on the side and they kind of do the needful. And this brings the overall rating of the grilled chicken at Imperio Restaurant to 3.52 out of 5. Which means that the grilled chicken at Savory is the best amongst the rest on this list and is one that you definitely have to try. And thank you for watching. Leave your comments with more places that you believe should have been covered on the list, or just let us know your opinions about this list. Share this video, like this video, and subscribe to Chew and Chug. I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, keep chewing and chugging your grubsters. Talk soon. Hell yeah.